What in the world, Bo? It's your boy Big Low Country. I hope that everybody out there is doing great tonight. I hope everybody out there is doing good, feeling great. For everybody out there that don't know me, my name is Big Low Country. I'm just an old country boy, former football coach that loves to sit around and talk about sports. Look, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us here at Big Low Country Sports, and we definitely appreciate you. First of all, for everybody's watching the show after we went live and you ain't get a chance to catch us, make sure, please make sure that you hit that like button, and also please put a what in the world Bo in the chat for me. If you did that for me, I promise you I'll dance at your wedding one day. Now look, y'all might be saying, hey Big Low, what in the world, Bo? Why you got this referee shirt on? Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Look, reason why I got this referee shirt on and this referee uniform is for a specific reason. Basically, the reason is that it looks like, just in general as a fan base, we just can't get along. Somebody got to do some refereeing, Bo. So here we are. I'm a referee. Call me Big Ref Country. That's what you can call me. Big Ref Country. So I do want to let y'all know, as we proceed throughout the show, you say something crazy, you get a flag. You finna get the flag, Bo. I just go ahead and let you know what time it is. So first of all, let's start the show off. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Look, for one thing, we're gonna start off like this right here. My prediction is we're gonna beat the Seattle Seahawks. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there. And the reason why I'm throwing it out there is for a specific reason.
That's been your prediction the last.
That's been my prediction the last 3 weeks. But it's for a specific reason. I'm gonna tell you why. Everybody's like, hey coach, what in the world, Bo? You giving up on us? Like, no, I ain't giving up on us. I ain't say that. Whatever I came out and said, hey, it looked like it might be Ridder time. We got to remember that as a fan base, we can all come together and express our opinions, right? Right or wrong. So if I come out and say, hey, Bo, looking like Desmond Ridder might not be that dude. We might need to look forward. We might need to start looking to the future. I can say that. Like that's just what it is. It ain't gonna be no, oh man, Coach Low, you just jumped off the wagon on us. No, you come to me with that, you get a flag. That's all it is. And I got more swag than the other refs, because I throw that thing in kind of way. I come through. That's how it is. So basically, we're going to set the precedent off the top. I'm going to tell y'all. The thing is, guys, is that a lot of people, so it's two sides of the spectrum. Either we have the uber sensitive people, or we have the people who are just like, man, you know what? We might as well start looking at Bryce Young. Like, no. There's a medium. Oh, let me show some love to everybody that came on to chop it up with us. My bad. Franchise, what in the world, Bo? What's going on with you? Nate Bill, what's going on, Coach? We got destroyed. Tennessee. No, we destroyed Tennessee on Monday night. And the score was 41-7. Miami up next. Hey, old Tua, boy. Tua looking like an MVP candidate. I don't know if I'm getting naked, because he threw them 6 touchdowns, but looks like that's all he needed. Franchise, what in the world, Bo? Coach Terra. What's going on, Coach Terra? Came in to chill out with us from old Big Q's channel. Sterling Woods, what in the world, Bo? What's going on with you? Franchise said, look, Bo, if we go 0-3, it's time to start Ridder. Hello. Acuna, young boy, congratulations getting in the playoffs, Bo. Dex Flash. You already know, Bo. We finna get out, get up, and get something. What's going on, Coach Padre? Coach Ref Low. Yes, Coach Ref. Coach Ref Low. What in the world, Bo? What in the world? JJ the Great. What's going on, fam? Hello. You already know what time it is. Coach Tara. She's like, come on, Bo. Look, I'm most likely listen to your regular refs. So, just go ahead and, get used to that. Coach Watt says, what's good, Coach Low? What's up with the referee uniform tonight? So, for everybody that's coming, that's funneling in here, we finna sit down and chop it up. We finna look. There's too much dissension. The fan base is starting to become divided. And I was like, look, Matt Ryan's gone. We don't gotta argue about Matt Ryan no more. I be doggone, boy. It's like we just want to argue no matter what happens. What in the world? It's like, come on, bro. At the end of the day, you got part of the fan base that's saying, hey, we need to be positive about what we see so far. We've been fighting. The other part of the fan base is like, I'm good. So, look, either way you feel, you can feel the way that you feel. Ghost Pepper said, what in the world, Bo? Who would you beat up at Foot Locker? Oh, Padre said, Coach, ref low dollar. What in the world? The coach on it, big ref country. That's it. Granddad said, throw the flag. I got to throw the flag. What's going on, Ralph Allen? What in the world, Bo? Definitely. So, we got a few things to chop it up about tonight. Tyler Russell, what in the world, Bo? What's going on, Dale? Dale says, Low, I didn't know you work for Foot Locker. I ain't working for Foot Locker. I just tried to bring some order to the Falcons fan base. So, you can tell all over the place. You can tell it's like, hey, Coach Lowe, he's bringing order to the Falcons fan base. Somebody act crazy, they be like, hey, you stupid for that tape. Uh-oh. Like, hey, you can't do that. See, my whistle ain't like everybody else whistle. Because my whistle go, that's a Superman check. You got me. See, for everybody out there who play football, they've been around that coach. Y'all got that coach who can talk with the whistle in his mouth. And whatever he talking, the whistle kind of flow a little bit. Y'all know nothing about that right now. Like, what you doing there, boy? You need to tighten up. Oh man. But yeah. I mean, so basically, like I said, everybody's coming in saying, "Hey, coach." I had multiple people hit me up. It has been on both sides of the spectrum.
Trucker Mike came in there and said his shoe size is 8.5.
I go get those from the back. Hold on. But yeah, it's one of those cases where I have multiple people hit me up. They say, hey, coach, look, it's one of those cases where we don't feel comfortable about this, or we don't feel comfortable about that. Or like, look, everybody else is just dumb because we just went head to head with the defending Super Bowl champions. And you know me, it's like I try to be that voice of reason. I'm like, look, it's good that we had a great comeback. That's definitely great. We had a great comeback. You know, we stood up at the end of the game, almost exercised the 28-3 demons. But one thing we got to remember, guys, we don't know who the Los Angeles Rams are. We don't know who the Los Angeles Rams, and this is where Big Ref Country comes in, because some people, you're either real high or you're real low. I'm just trying to keep you in the middle. I think it's a great thing. We made the comeback. You make that kind of comeback against any NFL team. That's a great accomplishment. But we don't know who the Los Angeles Rams are. We don't know if they're that same team from last year. Tony Howard said, Coach already throwing out false starts. Oh, man. Chuck Bite says, what in the world, Bo? What is OT halftime? Look, the whole thing is that it's one of those cases. Call me, you say, why you dressing up like a referee, Bo? The whole thing is, Bo, is that I'm just trying to bring some light to this situation because I really feel like it's starting to get volatile. You know, everybody football makes people very emotional. That's one thing I learned from whenever I was a young kid. It's like, look, you go if you want to see a whole bunch of country folks get upset, don't call that holding call on that defensive end that's getting in the backfield all night. Like, don't call that holding call. Coach Ronan, what they be saying in the stands?
What's going on, Rip? Are you blind? It was so loud.
They be the same guy. But you turn around, you can't see who it is.
Random voice in the stand.
But yeah, so it's one of those situations where everybody's getting so emotional. Like, how about this, guys? Everybody's like, hey, Coach Lowe, why you dressing up in the referee outfit? Because I'm sitting here thinking, why don't we just enjoy this ride? We've been waiting 8 months for football. Why don't we just enjoy it? You know, it's one of those cases. Yes, I was upset. We lost the New Orleans game. We blew another lead. We could have won the game against the Rams. I'm definitely upset. Marcus Mariota, he got a lot of things that he need to improve on. And we're going to talk about all of this stuff tonight. At the end of the day, remember one thing is that, you know, I mean, I can't speak for y'all, but I mean, I'm still going to be a fan. Like, I mean, I done bought my season ticket. You know,
I don't know about next year. Straighten up.
I don't put in a deposit for next year, Coach Rody. So, hey,
you don't even know how to log into the account. You definitely have not.
I don't put in a deposit for next year.
All he does, y'all, show up at the game and scan his tickets. He don't know nothing. How much was the deposit? Who did you pay it to? Gotcha. Right.
Mercedes-Benz thing, I don't know.
Okay.
Ticketmaster, I don't know. Arthur Blake, cash out.
You cash out?
I don't know. Arthur Blake, like, hey, you need to put a dollar sign in front of it, you nincompoop. Says Big Low. I'm a Texas Saints and a member of Who That Nation and a country boy from Louisiana. You good people. Question: how can I be a monthly contributor to support your podcast? Well, actually, Coach Roney is actually working on that. So make sure that you stay tuned because we definitely going to be having something coming. So yeah, definitely. But that's definitely a great question, Coach. We appreciate that, man. Great question.
Right now, just enjoy it and have fun.
Right now, just enjoy. Enjoy. In the words of Rick James, enjoy yourself. Huh? Well, you chill out with Charlie Murphy. She said, Coach, can I have a high arch? Yeah, you can get that high arch. Well, that's it. There it is. Wick says, go Birds, high from Texas. Definitely, man. Definitely. Coach Padre in here, he says, hey, Big Ref. It's hard to enjoy the ride when you recognize the landmarks to a trifling destination you've seen before with this team. And look, I definitely understand that, Coach. And look, I definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. That's a Superman chat.
Oh my God.
Definitely appreciate that, Coach. But yeah, I mean, and I completely understand that. And you know, everybody's see as Falcons fans, it's putting us in a tough situation, right? Because the thing is that all right, let me ask y'all this right here. How often, like let's just say in the last 6 years, how often have we started 0-2? How often have we done it? We started 0-2, 0-3, 0-4, you know, many years, and then it's like we're trying to catch up at the end of the year, trying to catch fire. It's like we've seen this story happen before. Marcus Mariota, he's giving some games away. He's giving some games away. Like we got a lot of Saints, coaching staff in here. It's they'll acknowledge the fact that look, Marcus Mariota might not have fumbled, the game could have been different. Yet and still, the thing is that do we want to put ourselves in a situation where, okay, we're gonna ride with Marcus Mariota? Let's say Marcus Mariota let's say he has a bad game on Sunday. Let's say he has a bad game. Now, look, the thing is that if you don't put him in week 4, think about your schedule moving forward. So if he has a bad game and we lose against the Seattle Seahawks, we'll go down 0-3. The next week we'll have Cleveland at home. So it's like, okay, do you start Ridder or Mariota? Coach says, okay, I'm gonna stick with Mariota. Let's say he just wins the game, but he's still not looking good. Next week after that, you got Tampa. You don't want to put Desmond Ridder on the field against Tampa Bay if you don't got the choice to, right? So you got Tampa. Then the week after that, you got San Francisco. We know San Francisco's defense is legit. So it's like, then after that, it's like you're pushing it back. So week 7, you play the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, would that be the perfect time for him to make his first start? Hailing from Cincinnati. But it's literally one of those situations where it's like, look, if you don't do it now, when do you do it? Like, if you don't do it against the Cleveland Browns, when do you make the move?
Think it's Cleveland Browns or bust? Gotta be Cleveland Browns.
Well, see that, and that's the thing. It's like it all depends on. So the fact of the matter is, it all depends on what Marcus Mariota does against the Seattle Seahawks, right? And the thing is that Seattle Seahawks, they're actually without Jamal Adams. He's done. You remember last time we played Jamal Adams?
Oh yeah, you were on a panel of non-football analysts, and you told these said non-football analysts,
be careful.
Watch out for him. They laughed. They giggled. And then Jamal Adams tore it up.
Ate us up. Ate us alive all night long. It was rough. Oh man. Trucker Mike says, Coach Low, a WWE ref. Down for a 10 count. Look, man, like I said, y'all hate it, but see, I'm type of real. I got a different kind of swag. I the average referee. Yeah, I turned the cap back. I got a different kind of swag. So, look, Coach Rod be hating. Cause I be wearing my my Bass Pro Shops hat, and I be sitting in the garage. I just have it backward. She think it's so cute. She think it's so cute, y'all. She's like, oh, look at him. He got his hat backwards. I was like, hey, I spit something for you, dog. Coach Wilder says, Coach Lowe, we have also started 5-0 and still finished not making the playoffs. Yes, we have. But we've only done that once. That's not a pattern. It's been a pattern of losing multiple games in the beginning of the season and then trying to come back like, oh man, what is we gonna do? We got to win this game or we just out of it. So I definitely understand what you're saying, Coach. What's going on, Kwaku? Much love to you, fam. Hope you're doing good tonight. Dwayne P says, we wasn't going to win that Rams game when our defense couldn't stop Matthew Stafford. That's BS. I mean, but we came back though. Now the thing is that one thing that everybody's forgetting. Everybody's saying, "Hey, coach, don't forget this. Marcus Mariota led us back against the Los Angeles Rams." I said, "No, he didn't. Marcus Mariota didn't lead us back against the Los Angeles Rams. Michael Walker and his pick six and Troy Anderson and his block punt gave you 14 points against the Los Angeles Rams. Marcus Mariota threw one touchdown, but he wasn't the sole reason. Like he wasn't the wood that stoked the fire to bring the Atlanta Falcons back. Like, let's just be honest. So, I mean, everybody's saying, hey, Marcus Mariota, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have been in that game. Like, come on now. We can't, we got to tell the truth. Because Padre said, hey, bro, just wait till Carolina. I mean, so let's look at the schedule. How far down the road is Carolina? Okay, so Carolina's week 8. Yeah, they're week 8. That's that. Okay, so that's the game here. Yeah, that's the game here. So October 30th, that's.
Oh yeah, that's the Halloween game.
Yeah, that's a Halloween game. I might go as Big Ref Country. I don't know. But wait a minute. JJ said, "Hey, Coach Low, do that Euro step to throw that fly." Oh yeah, I got you, bro. That.
What's the noise?
You gotta do like Magic Johnson. So I had to come down there and do mine. He. I said, "Nuh-uh, Carl. You get him. You get him back, Carl." If y'all see The Last Dance, you would get the reference. Oh man. Y'all are crazy, man. Taggart says, we got Big Low Riff with the whistle and all. Oh, yeah. We got the whistle and all. They done call me everything, Coach Ronnie. Big Low Riff, Big Riff Country, Big Country Riff. Like, hey, you call me what you want. Oh, man. ATLGA Faithful came in here with the hello. You already know what time it is, bro. But, yeah, man. Lowski said you got the size 12s. Okay. On the flag on you. Personal foul.
What's the foul?
Personal foul. Hating. Lowski. Replay that comment. But yeah, man, it's like so now moving forward, we gotten to the point where it's like, everybody's like, well, hey man, you being too hard on the team, or you're not giving the team too much enough praises or it's like, hey, you giving the team too much credit. And my whole thing is, guys, why can't we just meet in the middle? In the words of, I don't know who sung the song, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? That's all I'm saying. Pat Paint says, what's going on, Big Ref? Just sending you a super chat so you can add more stripes to your shirt. Hello. Appreciate that, Coach. That's a Superman chat. Oh, wait a minute. I got to do it with a whistle still in my mouth. That's a Superman chat.
Is that too loud? Because I can't hear it. You got to make sure it's not too loud.
Oh, well, I try to do it away from the mic, but yeah, y'all let me know if the whistle too loud. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want to make y'all ears bleed. I'm sorry. Oh man, Calvin really, he says, I think people being a little too critical. Is Marcus Mariota first time in this offense, and the offense just needs some time to gel until he wins his money. That's what Calvin really said.
Until he wins his money. Stop.
Oh man, JJ the Great here laughing. Dwayne P says, Coach Low, so Mariota didn't throw 3 touchdowns. Talk about on Sunday. Hold on now. On Sunday, Marcus Mariota threw 3 touchdowns. Oh. I think he threw 2. I think he went 2 and 2. But I don't feel like he led us back in that game. Yeah, so he had 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 17 completions, 26 attempts, with the 81 quarterback rate. So, I mean, it's not a bad game, but I'm going to tell you something. If your defense is performing the way that they did on Sunday, that's a bad game. It's like, okay, because your quarterback has to say, okay, it's shootout time. Yeah. It's like, hey, we got to put these points up.
But to the defense's defense, like there was that fourth down after they just got off the field, they were kind of gassed with that short field position. There was almost no way they could have stopped them from scoring.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
was just a bad situation all around.
Yeah, it put them in a tough spot.
And that changes the momentum, especially when you're away.
Exactly, because you know that their stadium's jumping.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
you in their house, and
Right.
they got a chance to go up by 2 scores.
Right, and they just lost terribly the last game.
Exactly. So it's like, oh, let's put our foot on the neck. Definitely. Tyler says our O-line did a good job with 99 last week, though, and we did. I think we just gave up 2 sacks, and 1 sack I would say is not on our O-line, because I believe it came on the final play of the game when Marcus Mariota was back there. I'm finna use your cake box, Coach Ron. Marcus. Oh. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what happened. So we're going to just put 1 sack on the offensive line. And, you know, that's whenever they brought the blitz, and Marcus Mariota didn't switch the blitz over there to that side, to that left side. They were all focused on Aaron Donald. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. What's going on, King Gucci? Much love to you, fam. Trucker Mike says MC Reflow. Boy, they give me all kind of names, Coach Roddy. MC Reflow. Definitely, man. Definitely. Tyler Russell said, I think the Saints got beat good. Like literally or figuratively? Because man, I hate seeing stuff like that. You know, it's like, so I don't know if y'all seen it. So they showed Mike Evans after the referees like blew the whistle on him, and the referee was like, well, I'm sorry, one of my brethren, they were they called he was like kind of corralling Mike Evans. Mike Evans was like, what you want me to do? That's Tom Brady. I mean, he got a point. Well, think about it. If it's a situation where you got a defensive player that's continuously jawing at your quarterback and could possibly hit him, your job as a player is to protect your quarterback.
He escalated that.
Yeah, Tom Brady escalated it. Yes.
No. Mike Evans escalated it. They were just talking.
They weren't just talking. Tom Brady, boy, he be talking some cash. What he talk, boy? Yeah, like you can tell where he be talking. He be like, what he be saying. The way people be reacting, like what he be saying to folks. Yeah, so I mean, I can't. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Coach Ron. Bridget says, they got takeaways, a pick 6, interceptions, but they also gave up too many. You know, Coach Bridget, she be defensive coach. She said they also gave up too many points. You can't win like that. But they blaming it all on Mariota for his mistakes. And look, I completely agree with you. You know, as a Falcons fan base, we're frustrated, right? And it's like at the end of the game, a lot of people put on Mariota. I came out and said in my post-game reaction, I was like, look, it might be Ridder time. You know, I mean, I feel like we would have had a better chance to win with Ridder on the field, but it was a team loss because we gave up 31 points. The same way it was a team loss in the Super Bowl. You know, everybody put it on Matt Ryan. I hate to bring that up, but everybody put it on Matt Ryan. But it was a team loss, and we've had multiple team losses, you know, for years now. Alex says, I'm digging the shirt. Hey, man, just call me Big Ref Country, bro. You know, hey, I'm in here. I'm just trying to make sure that, you know, I keep peace in the Falcons fan base. So, you know, everybody's, you know, the egos and everybody, you know, trying to prove their point. Everybody's trying to be the smartest man in the room. You know, why can't we just talk about football? And why can't we all just get along? That you know, at the end of the day, that's my thing. That's my thing. Look, I do need y'all to do a country boy a favor. You know, if you agree with old Big Ref Country, you know, the most swaggerlicious, referee that you ever came across, make sure that you hit that like button. You see how I did that, Coach Roddy? I like the most swaggerlicious and turn the hat around at the same time.
Like T.I.
Huh?
You look like T.I.
I look like I rock it like Tip. No, Tip, he had that thing like. What's that? The shout.
You like your beat down low?
That's right. I like my beat down, just like my name, low.
right.
You know what happens when you turn the knob on in the truck? You know it be hit. Baltimore said, Big Low, you have the seizure? What in the world, bro? You all right? That's the same thing I asked about Mariota. I was like, what's going on? Usher 427 says, good evening, Coach Low, Coach Roney. I'm gonna need that remix. It's my bedtime. Love the show. All right, Coach Roney. All right, Coach Roney. Since you talk about beat down low,
No,
we got
it's the bedtime. You gotta slow it down.
Okay.
Do it like a barbershop quartet. Just
That's not slowing it down. What? Yes. That's a Superman chat. Superman chat. Thank you so much, brother. That's that Superman, that Superman chat. We gotta throw a flag on ourselves for that one. Thank you so much, Usher. Much love to you, man.
Perfect bedtime melody.
Perfect bedtime melody. Man. Somebody said Mike Evans is a sucker. Who said that?
He's the one that started that.
Molly Mall. I should know Molly Mall.
He started that fight.
He did. He was too aggressive. But like I said though, he said himself. Like, look, what you expect? That's Tom Brady.
He was just talking smack. What is that? I don't understand why that means they should have fought.
What happened? A lot more just would have hauled off and just slapped him.
He wasn't going to.
We don't know.
Yes, we do.
You gotta stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready.
Yes, that doesn't mean haul off and hit people. That just means be ready if they're going to do something.
But he ain't hit him.
He escalated that.
He just pushed him away from Tom Brady.
He didn't have Dustin.
He walked up on Tom Brady.
He did not just push him. He did not walk up either. He came torpedoing.
No, I talk about Marcus Lattimore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like he walked up because Tom Brady was talking trash, and they were running, and they were Tom Brady stopped, like coming back towards him. Like he could have just slapped him or something. And then what you think gonna happen after that? I'm just saying.
He was not. They were just talking.
Okay, well.
He came out there. He hit that man so hard. The man went flying backwards 10 yards. First down. Like, that was not. That was
first down. Oh, man.
Ask the chat.
All right, ask the chat what?
Ask the chat. Who was at fault for that fight?
Okay, so everybody, y'all let us know who was at fault if you had a chance to see it.
Yeah, if you saw that, everybody had it.
Who was at fault for the fight on Sunday? Was it Marcus Lattimore in the Saints and Bucks game? Was it Marcus Lattimore or Mike Evans? If Marcus Lattimore was at fault, put a 1 in the chat. If it was Mike Evans, put a 2 in the chat. You know, I just want to know what y'all think.
Lattimore is 1.
Yeah, Lattimore is 1. Mike Evans is 2. Reese Cup said, Big Ref Country better not be officiating the Falcons Steelers game. We won't get no call. I'll have to make a call, see if I can work that one, Coach. I'll have to see.
Yeah, that needs to be your first kid. We'll be neutral.
Ghost Pepper says, hey, Coach Low, that is true. I can hear Tom Brady now talking trash. So I beat you in the avocado smoothie contest. Marshawn Grabbamore, how dare you? You SOB. You think you can make an avocado smoothie better than me? Hey, Tom Brady, calm down. Personal foul. Criticizing that man's smoothie. Coach Terry said, yeah, that's on Shady Brady. He said, not turn to tech talk. He says, hey, Coach, I'm loving that referee suit. You looking fly. Hey, whenever you go to the pool, you might want to wear one of these. You get all kinds of tricks thrown at you. Y'all know what I refer to, Coach Tech Talk. You know, he said that he went to the pool party. The girls had drinks in their butt, and they were throwing the drinks at him with their booty. I was like, what in the world? Oh man. So let's see what everybody said, Coach Ronnie. Coach Terry, she said it's on Shady Brady, Trucker Mike, Jermaine Simmons.
They all said Brady?
Yeah, they said it's Brady's fault.
Hey.
But it was the option was Mike Evans, but everybody said Brady. Be kind. It said it's Brady and Mike Evans. 20th Century User said the Buck side. Bubba Gump said it was on Lattimore. Yeah, you know, you initiate it. That's what happened. Cool Beans said it was on the Bucks. Xavier Brian Peoples said it was on old Grabby Daddy. Dwayne P says Tom Brady. Raymond Elder says Mike Evans. Pax Paint says 3, Tom Brady. Everybody says Tom Brady. Rose Evans says 2. She said it was on Mike Evans. Coach Bridget said 2. That was on Mike Evans. Harmon Deal says Mari Goda. Okay, I see you. I mean, so my question to everybody in the chat. I got another 1-2 question for you. And look, Saints fans, Bucks fans, Panthers fans, anybody, Steelers fans, anybody who's in here, we want y'all to let me know something. If the Falcons lose on Sunday and Mariota isn't playing up to snuff, is it Ridder time after that, week 4 moving forward? You know, do you go with Ridder going up against Jacoby Brissett, but you know that Browns defense is legit? Is it Ridder time? If you feel like it would be Ridder time, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like you need to go ahead and stay with Mariota, put a 2 in the chat. I just want to know what y'all think. Coach Key says, Coach Low, you wearing that to bed tonight? What the word? The Coach Ronnie might get a personal foul. Oh,
unnecessary.
Oh. Oh man, y'all are crazy. So let's see here. Let's see what we're talking about. Now, it's one of those cases. The thing is that, you know, as we have this conversation, this is why I'm wearing the referee outfit, because I want to see, as I bring this up, how much I got to referee this conversation, because once again, Falcons fans are high or Falcons fans are low. I'm just here to make sure that I'm here to make sure that the pieces in order. Like that referee failed to do with Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans on Sunday. So Coach Keith said, look, man, if he ain't showing up and showing out, you know, go ahead and go with Ridder. Dex Diggs says Tom Brady has a punchable face. Oh man. Nathan Floyd says, nah, you go ahead and stick with Mariota. Dante Spate, Jermaine Simmons, 706, DSGB, they all said, hey, like, let's go ahead and roll with, you know, with the young Thundercat. Acuna, young boy, Brian Peoples, they say you go ahead and stick it out with Ridder. So looks like we got a little bit of a mixed reaction, Coach Ronnie. JJ the Great said, go ahead and go with that young Thundercat. Bubba Gump said, if we're a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Hello. False Star Falcon says, boy, it's Ridder time now. He said 11 Woods. But you know, it's kind of like what Coach Bridget was saying. You know, look at how this team came back. You know, block punt for a touchdown, pick 6. Defense gave up 28 points, you know, in the first 3 quarters. I mean, so it's one of those cases where it's like you expected Mariota to come out and put up 35 points. You know, that's easier said than done. I mean, Matt Ryan didn't do that last year. You know,
Definitely didn't do that Sunday.
he definitely didn't do it on Sunday. So I mean, you know, that's something that we got to consider. Lynn T says says he think he might roll with Ridder. Thea D says, man, you guys really reaching for Dez. I ain't gonna throw the flag on that one. Much love to you, man. Much love to you. Sanchez says, "What's up, Big Low?" He said, "What we lacking about?" Hey, man. You know, we talking about this. We talking about this divided fan base. You know, I'm here to bring some happiness. That's all I'm here to do. Cool Bean says he would go with Ridder, Rose, 706 DSGB. They said that they would stick with Mariota. Nocturnal Tech Talk, he's too worried about catching drinks, you know, from the girls. ATL Skate Man said he rode with Mariota. Raymond Elder says, no, Desmond Ridder time. Coach Wilder, he said, no, not yet. Remember, he's Arthur Smith's cousin. So he, you know, he ain't for real, y'all. Don't be trying to get no tickets. You know, he D&D says too, says, you know, go ahead and stick it out with Ridder. And so it looks like it's pretty much split. I think it depends on how bad it is. It's like, so I mean, I put it to you like this right here. If Marcus Mariota comes out and has a Matt Ryan game on Sunday, it's time. The writing's on the wall like a Destiny's Child album. You know.
I thought you said Browns have a good defense. You want him to start against a really good defense?
I mean, so let's look and see what the Browns defense has done so far this season.
This year?
Yeah, I mean, because you know, okay, so Joe Flacco and the Jets put up 307 yards, 4 touchdowns against them.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Carolina Panthers, you know, there was some added feelings in that game, but Baker put up 235, 1 touchdown. Robbie Anderson went for 5 catches and 100 yards though. So the thing is that they haven't really played against a mobile quarterback. So in that Pittsburgh game, and see, this is another situation where it kind of hurts us because that Pittsburgh game the week before, well, actually tomorrow, the Pittsburgh game that the Browns is having, they're going to have a long break, just like the Rams did. You know, and they're going to be playing against a moderately mobile quarterback. So, you know, they're going to have a chance to fix the kinks, you know, before they get a chance to run up against us, which, you know, which could possibly hurt. So I'm going to tell you, I mean, it looks like to beat the Browns, you got to have a guy that can throw the ball. You know, I mean, you just have to have that guy that could, you know, make those passes. Because I mean, I remember watching that game. We were watching on Red Zone. Remember, it's like Flacco. He was looking like he was wearing purple and black to me. Yeah.
Oh, Joey Flacco.
Hey, it's me, Joey Flacco. I'm trying to throw the ball over here. Hey, it's me, Joey Flacco. Bottom Mall said, Big Low, you miss a lot of calls being a see. Bottom Mall, you need to get that hate out your heart. You need to get that hate out your heart, boy. Jalen says 2, especially with that Browns defense. Okay. Bottom Mall says, Big Low, I guarantee you had that ref shirt on with some gym shorts. You need to mind your business, Bottom Mall.
Gotcha.
Need to mind your business, Bottom Mall. You ain't got to call me out like that. Like I just wearing the whole outfit. Come on, volleyball. Francisco said that Ridder's not scared though, and that's the biggest thing. You know, you
don't know no better.
Yeah, you know
He's a rookie.
he a young Thundercat.
Yeah.
Let him do what he's doing. Fire Lab Studio Production says let Mariota stay. Good thing y'all not coaches for the Falcons. I trust Art Smith Do you expect Ridder to put up 35 points? Y'all delusional.
I don't know why you trust Archie Smith.
You know what? I'm finna throw another one on you. Personal foul. Fire Lab Studios. Redo the comment.
What's the foul? Okay, so moving on. We get started at Archie Smith.
Verbal unnecessary roughness.
Verbal unnecessary roughness.
Oh man. Once again, guys, some people come in too hot. You know, we just have the conversation, y'all. We just have the conversation. Oh man. Man, I bet y'all it'd be one of those situations you'd be like, man, tell Lowe he shouldn't total out that car. That's not a total loss car. I'm talking about my job. That's not a total loss. How dare he do that? Everybody didn't know I'm an insurance adjuster. Oh man, then the other side be like, let Lowe do what he wants to do. That car is obviously totaled. Oh man. Ghost Pepper says, he says 3, it depends on how often Marcus Mariota play on the field. And I'm talking about falling off a cliff. This is exactly what I was saying, Coach Ghost Peppers. He says, but you also have to keep in mind Marcus Mariota is Arthur Smith's wrestling buddy. From Tennessee. He said, so there's some loyalty there. And you know what? That's the issue that I had, Coach. Whenever we were going into this season, I was like, look, Bo, there's too much nepotism. Like people are there are too many people going off of, hey, I know this guy. We used to do something, you know, we had something going on 4 years ago. Let's try to bring that old thing back. And it's like, okay, but did y'all win though? Like, like so you just gonna do the same thing here. Like, I mean, let's be honest. So I understand Arthur Smith says that Marcus Mariota, he's such a great human being, and that's beautiful to hear. I really hope that y'all could describe Big Low Kuntry like that one day. But if I ain't getting the job done, be like, hey, he's a nice guy, but hey, you need to get somebody else. See, Stroll says personal foul, whistle on the bedtime play. Personal foul, whistle on Coach Ronan.
What?
On the bedtime.
I was the one that said it.
On the bedtime play.
How do I get the whistle?
Stay on Marcus Mariota and run some plays like I did against New Orleans.
Some of them in the comments are trying to guess what you have on.
You don't want to guess.
I see one guess is from Molly Ball. Gym shorts. Hello.
What's going on, J Ball?
Lowski says yoga tights.
Yoga tight. What in the world?
Tara T Mama Smacker Smith says you got the ones with the drawstring.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was so crazy. Where was it at?
One time for the fan. Much love to my homeboy Jack Spade and Bodie over there. One time for the fan, man. Definitely. Man. So for everybody that's coming in and seeing us wearing the referee uniform, y'all see that? Y'all see that form? All right. But anyway, for everybody coming in, seeing us with referee uniform, basically all we're trying to do is just keep peace in the Atlanta Falcons fan base. You know, everybody, some people jumping off a cliff, some people jumping up and down, getting defensive or just completely cashing in their fan card until 2023. Basically, my whole thing is like, look, guys, let's just keep it in the middle and have a good time with what we got. Have a good time with what we got. I'm gonna tell you something. If you go to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, even if they run out of wins there at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, guess what? They have almost an unlimited amount of beer. We can have a good time. Oh man. Devin C says, low a few games away from coming up in here with a brown paper bag over his head. What? No, never that. I leave that to Molly Ma. Oh man. But yeah. I'm all I'm saying is what's going on, Cool Money. All I'm saying is it's one of those cases where we can't jump off the cliff. We can't. We legit can't just chalk it up because we got 15 games left, guys. But there are some concerns, and we have to legitimately acknowledge them. Right? We have to legitimately acknowledge those concerns. So it's one of those cases where if we see something, I believe us as fans, what's going on, Brandon Little? I believe us as fans can legit, come to the table with an open heart and an open mind, right? We don't got to try to prove each other wrong. Everybody could come to the game with an open heart and an open mind. Hold on, I'm sorry, hold on. Personal foul, one time for the fan, Jack Spade, for beating me in Madden 3 times straight. I just want to get that out there. Sorry, I just had to get that one out there. My bad. But yeah, it's like, we could all come to the table and, everybody could get their appointments, their opinions out. I'm sorry, y'all, if it sounds like I'm kind of distracted. Me and Coach Roney, we said we were finna get Waffle House later. Oh, Coach, I was in there cleaning the kitchen. I cleaned the kitchen before Coach Roney cooked. And I was like, hey, you ain't finna cook tonight. I done clean the kitchen. Let me tell you something about Coach Roney. Coach Roney cook, boy. Food everywhere. He be food everywhere. I be like, look, you just got right there. Where that dude? Oh man, my mom says, "Hey, Big Low, throw a flag on Coach Roney for multiple illegal touching on your ear, unnecessary blowing on the neck." What the world? He said, "Touching the fuzzy, was it? What the world? Was it?" Oh man, Keith says, "Let's just be blessed." That we're only in the beginning of football season. It goes by fast, so enjoy it each week, and that's where we're at, guys. Because I remember looking at all y'all wandering, driving aimlessly around 285, Molly and them. They're wandering aimlessly around the bayou back in June, wanting to just sniff the smell of an NFL game, and now here we are. Let's be patient. We can show concerns. We can show concerns because one thing. All right, let's see how can we approach this. So one thing that like part of the fan base isn't acknowledging is that you can acknowledge that there are things that you have to be worried about, or that you can acknowledge things that can be concerns for the team. There's nothing wrong with complaining. You see what I'm saying? I'm finna say this one more time for the people in the back. There's nothing wrong with complaining. And the reason why I say this is because it's like, you have this group of people saying, "Hey, how dare you disagree with what Arthur Smith said? You can't do that." And I'm sitting here like, well, shoot, I don't see why not. They showed up pull that money out the account. so
it's prepaid. They take it all.
Yeah, they take it all.
And for the
PSL. See, I don't even know how they do it. Oh, so they just take it off.
Oh, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. You don't know how to do it. Exactly.
So they just take it off. Okay. My bad. So it's like, it's one of those cases where if you don't agree with something, you don't have to stay quiet. like you could definitely voice your opinion. That's the beauty of football. That's the beauty of sports. You know, some people think you should do one thing, other people think you should do another thing. Whoever's right is right. Whoever's wrong is wrong. I mean, that's pretty much how it is. You know, week one, we were going up against the Saints. I was like, look, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we can beat the Saints. You know, Saints fans, they was in here like, Coach Lowe, you crazy. Y'all ain't finna beat us. I like, we can show you better than we can tell you. We almost beat them. You know, and they'll acknowledge it. They were like, hey man, we was sweat. You know? So it's just one of those things. Coach Wilder says, but some of our fans complain too much on every little thing. And I understand what you're saying, you know, but at the end of the day, it's like one thing that we have to remember is that we acknowledge what we give energy to. And I'm going to say that one more time. We acknowledge what we give energy to. You know, it's like I was with a group before. They'd be like, man, I can't believe people say Matt Ryan isn't the perfect person, the most perfect person, the most perfect quarterback in the world. I'd be like, well, hold on now, you know. It's like he has his disadvantages. How dare you say that?
Those that have been watching for a while will remember the Chargers game.
How dare you say that? I mean, I just said it, bro. You know, because I've been telling y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. I'm the youngest out of 3 kids. 3 boys. Grew up in a very strict household. If you meet me, you'll probably hear me refer to everybody as yes, ma'am, yes, sir. You know, but the thing is that my mom and my dad, my 2 oldest brothers, they were taught that children should be seen and not heard, right? You know, look, you do what I tell you to do. That's pretty much it. So then I come along that was like, you know what? Let's try to change this thing up a little bit. Hey, little low country, express your opinion. If you think of something, go ahead and say it. I like, word? Really? Okay, then. I feel you on that, mama country. Moving forward. It's like if I see this and it looks like this is what it is, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You know, my whole goal is to make positive content. But if Matt Ryan threw 3 interceptions to lose the game, I mean, I'm gonna try to make it sound as positive as possible. That he threw 3 interceptions to lose the game. It is what it is, boy. So
You should ask everybody, do they think people should be able to criticize the team?
yeah. So let me ask everybody in the chat. I mean, do y'all think that we should be able to criticize the team? You know, if you feel like we should be able to criticize the team, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like we should show up and be robots and cheer for whatever they give us, put a 2 in the chat. I legitimately want to know what y'all think. You know,
don't phrase it. Show up.
My bad.
Robots.
If y'all feel like we shouldn't criticize the team, put a 2 in the chat. My bad. Terry says Coach Roney handing out them pull up gym short. Man, I never thought that whatever I was wearing underneath the table would be such a big debate.
That's what you pay the monthly fee for.
You'll find out. Oh man. Coach Dwight says, what's good, Coach Big Low Kuntry and Coach Roney? What's good? It's early. We improving. I hope to see y'all in Cincinnati. Man, you know what? I was seriously thinking about that Cincinnati game, Coach Roney.
What's the weather supposed to be like, though?
That's what we worried about.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like snowing.
Because, like, that's where my home office is at work.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, for me, I can't do snow. We're from Atlanta. We don't deal with snow. And Big Low's from Savannah. You definitely don't deal with snow. So, yeah. What's the weather like?
What's that? So when is that game supposed to be?
I don't know.
Is that in November or December? I mean, because if it's in like October, we might try to go because I can schedule a golf trip because my big boss, he was like, "Hey, coach, you play golf?"
I mean, we'll see.
I said, "Does a fat baby boo boo?"
No.
So shoot, we might have to schedule that golf trip. I mean that trip to Cincinnati.
Okay.
Oh man, Pax Paint, Coach Keith, Dwayne P, JJ the Great, Coach Tara. They said, I'm sorry, Coach. Is it Coach Tara or Coach Tara? If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I apologize. They all say that look, you can criticize your team. You can criticize your team. Fire Lab Studio Production said, Dwayne, we played against two teams. We were already picked to lose. We had them both shook. You see the Rams' faces in the fourth. They thought it was another loss for them. Ramsey saved the day. And that's what I was talking about. Like, we got to look forward to the positives. We can't just, say, hey, we lost. It's rough. Coach ATLGF Faithful said, let's not talk about Matt anymore. The offense looks better with Mariota, no doubt, but he ain't that guy. And I completely agree with you. Like, he's not that guy. Nathan Floyd, Robert Bennett, J Maul, they all said, look, it is okay to be critical of your team. That should be part of being a fan, right? Jalen, excuse me, Jalen Humble Brando. They said, look, it's one of those cases where it's one of those cases where you can definitely do that. Molly Mom said, Big Low, you express your opinion to your mom and you woke up the next week. Hey, she said you could now look, there's some things that you couldn't do, but but she was like, yeah, you got something on your mind, little Low Country. Go ahead and say what you thinking, bro. I appreciate it, baby. I call Mama Country baby. I call her phone. What's going on, baby? Oh man. Coach Tar says, who that? One. You spelled rise up. You spelled rise up wrong, Coach Tar. Lynn T says one. Dave says, Big Low, the Falcons need to win to ensure that the overall message is don't get lost.
What's the message, though?
I guess the message is that we're just trying to win now.
No.
This isn't a rebuild. I mean, I completely agree. Sorry, Falcons said, yeah, you got to tell the truth. You got to tell the truth. AJ Evans says, hold your horses now. The Falcons are more competitive than they will not be a playoff team. But they won't be Browns bad. I mean, and I understand that. I think we got a possibility to be a playoff team. It would have definitely helped if we would have won the first game. But I mean, look, we're where we're at now. Ain't no need in, if we're a fifth, we'd all be drunk, right? Okay, Dwight said this is in October, Coach Ron. That sounds like a golf trip kind of deal. I mean, that sounds like a good trip to Cincinnati, Coach Ronnie. Might want to see if you could work on that. Maybe I could wear my referee shirt, be out there on the golf course. No mulligans. No mulligans.
Okay. I'm sure they would appreciate that.
Right in the middle of the backswing. You're in the wrong box. You need to move back. This
is golf talk now. It's turning into golf talk.
Dave just asked a good question. Dave says, so what about this, coach? Do we believe in moral victories? That's a good coaching staff question.
No.
Do we believe in moral victory? So if you do believe in moral victories, put a 1 in the chat. If you do not believe, well, that's the thing. It's based on your morals, right?
I feel like it's when you've learned something. You lost, but at least you learned something or showed some grit.
Yeah.
Something like that. And I don't like those.
Oh, okay. So if
I feel like it makes people complacent
Okay.
and
Okay.
excuse losing.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Oh well, at least we looked good in those new uniforms. All right, but we
That's
still
a moral
lost.
victory. That's more like a fashion victory.
Yes. Okay. At least we showed. Let me be very specific.
Okay.
At least we showed grit out there when they beat us 47-5 or 10 or 20 or 20, whatever.
That's not a moral victory.
No, and they'll be like, oh, but we didn't give up and we played all 4 quarters and we tried our best. And I don't like that. Instead of saying, all right, well, we lost. This is why we lost. Let's fix that.
so so that's not the definition of a moral victory. So would you say coming out the way that we did against the Saints and almost beating the Saints is a moral victory? Because everybody counted us out. Everybody said we're gonna lose by double digits.
Kind of, yeah.
So you would count that as a moral
Yeah.
victory. What about the game against the Rams whenever we were down 28-3, ironically, and we made the big miraculous comeback and they showed grit?
That's also a moral victory.
Okay. But you said that you don't accept moral victories?
I don't like them.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like a lot of times people get complacent. Like, well, at least we did this, and instead of fixing the problem so it can be a victory.
Mm. I believe in moral victories. I kind of have to because I'm a coach. You know, like you seen some of the teams we had.
It's different with kids and stuff. I'm talking about professionals to get paid.
I mean, but some
that I pay for.
But some professionals aren't as good as others.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, you know, whatever you talk about, it's different with kids. Like you see some of the kids we had.
Oh my God. So
You see some of the kids that we had. Coach,
the problem was they're poorly coached.
They were poorly coached. Know what it was? Look, my JV team was right. Whenever they crossed the bridge. They were like, hey man, how come the Soul Patrol's team always better? Coach Wilder says, Coach, it's going to be cold in Cincinnati in October. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. Snow and stuff. Dwayne P. He said one. He said he accepts moral victories. Coach ATLGA Faithful said Ridder has the maturity to not let his mistakes or losses crush his confidence, and that's true. That is true. You know. JJ the Great, he says two. Don't believe in moral victories. Coach Wilder says no moral victory. Two. Antonio Holloway says, Coach, do you think we should have a special packages for Desmond Ridder? No, I definitely do not, because the last thing that you want to do is mess up the flow of one of these quarterbacks. Cool Bean says two. J Mal D says two. Said they don't believe in moral victories. Fire Lab Studio Productions says, well, Art Smith ain't gonna bench Mariota just for losing games. That's a mistake on his part.
What should he get benched for?
Said when they benched him in Tennessee, he was legit hurt and had no feeling in his throwing hand.
That is true. They did let him keep playing, and they were looking pretty bad. He was, well, I will say he wasn't looking inspiring.
He wasn't looking inspiring.
Like, he was just bad to middling, and they definitely did not even consider benching him.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
They didn't, but that would have been Coach Vrabel's decision, right? That wouldn't have been on the OC.
He was a part of that coaching unit. You know, y'all get philosophies on teams.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do be having seven. Yeah,
so,
that is true.
He probably feels the same way.
Reese Cup said the standard is the standard. Dwayne P says that Rams game was a moral victory for me. We showed fight. In the words of Rooster Cogburn, we showed true grit.
Okay, all right. It's the name of the movie. Okay, all right.
Nathan Floyd says, I honestly thought we would beat the Aints at home and get beat by the Rams. I figured 3-1 the first 4 games. Rams was my expected loss. Okay. Brian Peebles, he says, he believes in moral victories. Robert Bennett says no, that he don't. You can have
Exactly. I
it.
agree.
Bubba Gump says Quinn got 5 years and 5 games for moral victory.
Oh my, didn't he? Oh, and boy, did he usher in an era of some of the most embarrassing Falcons play ever. And it's all because of that. They were complacent, and those moral victories were enough for people to keep going, keep renewing his contract, keep letting players come back that should have gone. The whole team should have been wiped clean at the year, and not the year after, because that next season they still should have got an opportunity to redeem themselves.
Yeah.
But after that, they should have wiped that whole team clean.
I mean,
Moral victories.
The thing about Dan Quinn though is that he created one of the most iconic errors in the Atlanta Falcons.
Did he?
Yeah, you remember the slogan that he had?
The brotherhood?
No, the other one.
What?
Embrace the suck.
Boy, did he. He embraced it, made love to it. Most of the time, put it out there on the field every Sunday. Oh my God.
Coach Rody, you are so critical of coaches. Oh my goodness.
Y'all be annoying sometimes. Like, y'all just be doing too much.
Flag on the play.
Because we sit down and eat at the Mexican restaurant every Sunday.
Wait, hold on, wait. Don't you put that on me, Coach Rody. Don't talk about the Mexican restaurant.
Whistles and clipboards. We know what's up.
Don't you talk about the Mexican restaurant, Coach Rody.
All right.
That's a sacred place.
Oh, we know what the B gap is, so we know exactly everything that should ever be done ever in football history. I got you.
You such a hater, boy. You such a hater. The hate is real. Fire Last Studio says, when the last play was unfolding, the O-line got blown. The O-line got blown by Marcus Mariota, had no chance to let the lanes open. He had to scramble for his life. No quarterback would have made that play.
That was a good play. That was definitely a good play. How he fixed the problem that he created by being clumsy. That was definitely.
Oh my God. Okay, Coach Rody.
No, but it was.
How?
Was.
Oh, you're talking about whenever he slipped and got up and threw the ball.
That's not what he's talking about?
Yeah, he was talking about the last play of the game.
Oh.
Yeah, whenever he fumbled.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay.
I was not talking about that.
Tariq Taylor says, "Hey, look at this. Oh wait, we could still have Mike Milkwagon Davis."
Oh gosh.
Which Mike Davis are you talking about? You talking about that Mike Davis? Oh my goodness. Coach Ghost Pepper says, Coach Lowe, that's right. Everything can't be sweet petunias and lilies. And why every time Falcons fans criticize the team for their flaws, what they can improve on, the fanhood goes into question. Yeah, that's true. It's like my fanhood should not have to go into question because, I see something that we can improve on. No, that's not how this works. Everybody has opinions. Everybody's opinion should be respected. Big Shep says, Marcus Mariota disgusted me the last 2 games. Man. The thing is, I don't feel like he played bad. I just feel like there was some. Yeah, he wasn't disgusted.
Like a lot.
Man. The guy that took your girlfriend in high school, he must look like Marcus Mariota. Man, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say disgusted, Coach, but I think that both games we left some points on the field. I do. Fire Lab Studio Production says, I like your channel, Coach. Keep putting out the great content. Thank you so much, Coach. I definitely appreciate that, fam. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Fire Lab. I work hard putting out this content for you guys. So I appreciate the shout out. And shout out to Dave in the chat who's been complimenting me all show.
What Dave say?
We appreciate you, Dave.
What Dave say in the chat?
He said, let me see. Let me scroll back. Coach Ronnie is sharp. Great job, Coach. Thank you, Dave. I am sharp.
Okay. You talk about tongue. You have a sharp tongue when it comes to coaches. Because, boy, you just been critical of coaches today. You talk about my coaching staff. Like, just because we ate at the Mexican restaurant, you could.
Y'all, they would be at the Mexican restaurant on Sunday. It was Sundays, right?
Yeah,
Sunday evening for like 30 hours. They would shut the place down. I'm like, y'all don't have that much to talk about for a high school game. Y'all gonna lose anyway. So why are we then I look at the account. Now this is back when we were struggling and young. And he spent like $60 for one meal.
Hey, you know, we were.
Because they didn't pay for it.
They pay for it sometimes.
Some other stuff, but and my thing is get the free stuff. Don't get anything extra.
They'll give tequila away for free. Oh man, JJ the Great says, "We all seen that real that looks like Big Low." Hello. Oh man, ATLJ Favorite said, "Coach Low, here's an idea for you. Do a new show series called Flag on the Play, like a critical plays that cost us the game, but give out the flowers too." Okay. Yeah. I mean, look, that's one of the things, man. You got to give out the flowers. That's right, Molly Ball. Thank you so much. That's a Coach Ronan hater alert. That's it. Thank you so much. Man, it's been a long time since we had a hater alert, Molly Ball. I'm glad you took it back to old school. Gervais Simmons says, "Hey man, just run the ball. The Falcons should have done it against the Saints and the Rams. So why didn't they do it?"
How's our running back situation looking these days?
I mean, you got Cordero.
You talking about quarterback? What about running back?
I mean, Cordero Patterson, like he,
About a real running back.
Cordero Patterson's a real running back.
Straight up, only running back. Young, fresh legs, running back.
You was just what world?
Do we have one of those?
I just disrespected.
Youthful, fresh legs. I like Cordero Patterson.
Man's name is Flash.
I like Cordero Flash.
What? We talking about Molly Ball. Man's name is Flash.
It should be more like Sunset.
You are hating hard tonight.
He's getting older. We gotta have somebody a little bit younger.
Man, well, so week 1 he ran for like 122 yards against the Saints.
We gotta have a young guy that
Wait.
we can rely on for years.
And well, see, so Tyler Algier, he's the up and coming young Thundercat. But I think he got like, let me see how many carries he got on Sunday. He didn't get that many carries, but the thing is that against that Rams front four, it's gonna be hard. Oh shoot, you got 10 carries. You got 10 carries for 30 yards, so you average 3.0 yards per carry.
How many yards with some young, fresh legs have possibly gotten? That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about Tyler Algier, the young.
Oh,
no, he doesn't.
I'm sorry, I don't like those stats.
What, 3 yards per carry?
Yeah.
I mean, look, you talking about, you gotta consider the team that you're playing against, because Cordero Patterson, he only got 4 yards to carry. So, but it's obvious that we can run the ball. So Damian Williams, he's going to be back from injury pretty soon. And moving forward, we should be good to go. Robert Bennett says CP is not a running back. He is a weapon. His running vision is average. Coach Wallace says Cordero still has it, and he's an athlete that could play anywhere on the offense. Coach Bridges said, how many carries did Caleb Huntley get? Caleb Huntley, he's another young Thundercat from Atlanta. Okay. 1 carry for 3 yards.
Where's he from in Atlanta?
I'm not sure. Silas Javi says, I forgot about Damian Williams. Yeah, Damian Williams, he's on, they think he's going to be on like a 4-week IR. So, yeah, it's one of those things. Fox.
Locust Grove.
Oh, you from Locust Grove?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Fox our faculty at CP and Troy Anderson, they're just football players. I mean, look, the way that Troy Anderson came and blocked that kick, I was like, okay, it's gonna be he's gonna have a bright future. Molly Mall says Climax Patterson is a fake running back. Going nowhere fast we. Michael Lucas said Coach Rona going in like a church lady. Pat Spade said I'm gonna need Coach Rona to get off of corduroy patterns.
Get off the way off his back. I like him. I'm just saying he's a little bit older.
So you want a young Thundercat?
Young insurance policy.
Okay. Tariq Taylor says we have to stop getting our coaches from Costco. What in the world?
We got this one from FedEx. Ship them back.
What in the world? Cool Bean says that's a lot of dust, Coach Low. All those three, and that's what I'm saying. You know, you hit them in the stomach enough times. You know, you can take that jaw out. Antonio Holloway says, Coach Low, please tell the Falcons to keep Abdullah. Oh my goodness, let me tell y'all something. That boy Abdullah Anderson.
Who is he?
So he's the defensive tackle. He was on the practice squad. They moved him up. He came on as right before the game.
Okay.
Came on as an undrafted free agent, but he looks like he's the real deal. Yeah, he looks like he's the real deal. Abdullah Anderson.
There used to be a place in Atlanta called Abdullah the Butcher.
Oh, really?
Really good barbecue.
Really?
Yes. So maybe that's a good sign. And
maybe that's
Abdullah in Atlanta.
Maybe that's a good sign. I hope so. Ghost Pepper says that's not what the Swampers were saying when CP was running all over their defense. Coach Wilder says Cordell Patterson played running back, wide receiver on every team he's been on. That's true.
Yeah, I had him on my fantasy team in Minnesota.
I remember that. Mm-hmm. Roger Young says, Coach, I've been saying after that week 1 loss, Mariota fumble, time to put the young buck in. Hashtag Ridder. I wasn't saying after week 1, Coach. After week 2, I was like, hey, it might be that time. Week 1, I was like, hey, man, man, we almost lost this one. Yeah, let the young man cook. Model Miles says, Coach Ronnie, please, you don't like cholesterol Patterson? Like what?
Gosh, don't try to start that narrative, Jamal. That is not true.
Oh man. Billy Bill says, now if Mariota blows the game against Seattle and Cleveland, then y'all can sit y'all behind down. Oh man. Granddaughter G12's in here. He says, Big Low, what do you think about that video I said of the guy crying when his team was losing? Look, man, I can't say nothing because I've been there. Cool Bean said CP has been our MVP since the day he showed up. Coach Wilder Smith said they signed Abdullah Anderson to the 53-man roster, and he have a spot on the team for this year. And I hope it's long term if he can continue to do what he's doing. Reese Cup says Broncos country, left wide. Big ref country. Offsides. Like what? Akulia, your boy says Cantaloupe Patterson is gonna. Oh my goodness, y'all are crazy, man. Well, look, I hope that y'all had a good time chilling out with us. It's big ref country in here. I had to come in and just try to. I want everybody to calm down. Everybody's trying to create their narrative and everything like that. There's no need to go through all of it. So I had to come be the referee, special guest referee like they do in wrestling, and make sure everything was good. But Look, I appreciate everybody for coming on, chilling out with us tonight. Make sure that you hit that like button. I think I just asked y'all to hit it one time tonight because we were having such a good time. But, so make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Also, make sure, I know somebody asked a little bit earlier about, if we were going to have a monthly membership. Coach Roney is definitely working diligently behind the scenes to get that, get that set up for us and everything. Moving forward, share the channel with your friends and family. Let them know that there's this swaggerlicious referee, that's throwing flags on all the hate. But yeah. So y'all make sure that y'all hit the like button, share the channel with your friends and family. And if you haven't yet, you don't want to miss us next time, hit that subscribe button. We would definitely appreciate it. But in the meantime, y'all stay safe. Please don't do anything that I would do. And we'll be hollering at y'all soon, man. What in the world, Bo? We ready.